and lights are flashing. There's no time for question asking. Hide the weed under the napkin. Try not to laugh. Cause I fucked up big time on this one. I'm getting busted for possession. But shit, I got my gun still left on laying in my lap. If you were where I'm at, you would do the same goddamn thing. Same goddamn thing. It ain't because I'm black. It's just because I don't have a thing. I'm 19 years old and broke as fuck. I'm a pocket and an alcoholic. Label me a fucking convict. There's not a penny in my wallet, so give me all your change. I'm in and out of jail and rehab. Can't seem to break the habits we have. But Mary Jane always makes me laugh, but that's a bit to blame. If you were where I'm at, you would do the same goddamn thing. Same goddamn thing. It ain't because I'm black, it's just because I don't have a thing. I'm 19 years old and broke as fuck. Broke as fuck. Broke as fuck. I'm 19 years old and broke as fuck. I'm 19 years old and broke as fuck. I'm 19 years old and broke as fuck.
What's going on, folks? Thank you all for being here. Really appreciate it. Yeah, it's kind of been a minute since old Lizard has been on stream, but I always appreciate anybody that comes by. And I got a new high speed shirt. Thank you. And yes, no, this is not directed towards anybody except Hion. But yeah, I really appreciate this awesome ass shirt that was, given to me by Mango, and I appreciate anybody that's simply just in the chat. Yeah, I really haven't done a whole lot of work. I've been doing a lot of driving back and forth, so I decided, I'm gonna stream today. And yes, Hion, don't worry, I love you, Hion. You have a special place in my heart, in somewhere calcified in my left ventricle. But but no. So today what we're gonna just kind of go over is, I don't know, some Von Helton stuff, and then I also have some stuff from Dave, because I think it was yesterday he did like an open stream. I think this is the one that I pulled. I don't know if he deleted it or not, but it's probably pretty bad. He went after Sarah again, and yeah, we'll take a look at it. Yes, Frank Sr. Yes, I am Frank Sr. Frank Jr. is the one that takes care of the bees. Okay. So yes, and I have too much time dedicated to the meat church as the pastor, so y'all do with that what you want. Stuff, I don't know, however you're supposed to say that, but yeah, I appreciate everybody that's here. Mango's gonna post some links and whatnot. I didn't put any of the charity links down in the bottom simply because I was just like, I didn't even know if I was going to stream. So whatever. But she'll post the charity links and everything. They'll go to indigenous peoples, to the people of Ukraine. And those charities go all over the world, except for the indigenous peoples. Those are mostly the United States and Canada. So check them out. Lizard had a child that is somehow older than him. It's amazing. Yeah, well, you know what? Don't question the lizard people. There you go. Anyway, moving along. We're gonna jump into, oh boy, our favorite veteran, who is not me, Von Helton, and we've got a couple of things. So I'm kind of confused on the thumbnails that I'm looking at. Sorry, come on, come on, come on, come on. Show the thumbnail. Jesus fucking Christ. Why are you not doing the thing? There we go. There we go. Fucking hell. That was stupid. But Urchin Quay, we had a couple things to go over. I guess, and this all comes from Nats on the Pizza. And for those of you who have not subscribed to or like listened to or followed Nats on the Pizza is an archive channel that covers Von Helton's bullshit all the time. Nats on the Pizza has a couple of videos. I have not seen these, and that's my MO. I typically do not watch a lot of these things beforehand. I think there's been like one or two videos that I've actually watched beforehand and then gone into them. So we're going to dive into this together. And yes, for those of you that would like to hit up the charity links, there is the Google Docs. It'll be totally dope. And yeah. Yo, what's going on, Phoenix? Let me see what's up to the chat. What's going on? Especially all of the lurkers. Before I forget, Hyun was first, even though he's thirsty. Mango, Phoenix, of course, and of course, hearts in the chat for Sydney. Sydney's a peach. Well, Mango's a peach. Sydney just needs hearts because she's a sweetheart. All right, so everybody, hearts in the chat for Sydney, peaches in the chat for Mango. Yeah, I'm gonna go over Dave in a little bit. It might take me some time to get there, Phoenix, but yeah, I'm kind of salty that I missed his last call-in thing, but at the same time, who the fuck cares? It's Dave. Whatever. And what's going on, Lucifer? Also, thank you for the green hearts. That's amazing. All right, so this one is called Begging for Money for Court, then shows off garbage-filled freezer. And this is I don't know if you guys can see the thumbnail. It's just a bunch of like they're not swans, they're banquet meals. That's what it is. So he's a bunch of banquet meals in this refrigerator, which they're supposed to be frozen, but I don't know if he has the temperature turned down. We're just gonna see how terribly this goes. Let's.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah.
So there we go. Now, now I'm actually.
Oh, he got it off. Getting in and whoa. Chinseled out, Glizzard. Hey, I am no Glizzard. What's going on, Griffin Doggo? I waited for 40 fucking minutes and he only talked to 2 people. Yeah. I'm glad I just slept through that because, you know, unlike Dave, I actually have like a job and I do stuff. Fun fact, at my job, I learned how to work a new machine. Am I good at it? Meh. Am I proficient? Questionable. Can I do it? You bet your ass. Also, my legs are really sore because you have to work the machine like it's a kind of like a what do you call a bobcat. So you have to use like the bucket, uh, the boom and the bucket. You have to actually work that with your feet, and then everything else is like a T throttle, so you can move backward and forward to actually get the material into the back of a truck. And yeah, it was a brand new experience, but I'm glad I have that experience because if I go somewhere else, I can always just be like, yeah, I can work that thing. Am I going to be the best at it? You bet your ass not. However, comma space, I can actually work it. Hashtag skills. Can we get some skills in the chat?
Stocked for a little while. So
All right, there you go.
Dave does claim to have a job, which I'm skeptical of, but he may have a job, and I think he may have a job as just sort of like a grocery store like marketing person, the person that puts up the displays and everything. That's why he says he has to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning. But you know, whether or not he has a job, it doesn't matter. Dave is a 100% guaranteed piece of shit. So Dave makes a lot of stupid ass claims. None of them ever hold up. Facts. What's going on, PK and Pie? Thank you for being here. Hearts in the chat.
You got Checkers fries.
Yeah, I got the fries. I got
ice cream.
Yeah, no, this is all just frozen shit. Why is this a freezer? Has anybody seen a freezer like this? Because typically when I think of a freezer, I think of either the like the floor freezer, like the I don't know how you call them, but or like the above the refrigerator. This is a refrigerator, and on top of that, this is like if this is a refrigerator, all of these meals need to be frozen. They're specifically made to be frozen so that they can be utilized. And I'm not gonna, shit on anybody that's not used or that's eating banquet meals because I'll get those when I'm working and I'm just like I need to pop something in, plow that thing down and then go back to work. By all means, but Von Helton has never worked a day in his life. He's never actually done any work, and this fridge is stacked. Like this is sad. Dude, can you not make a meal for yourself? I mean, make some fucking pork chops or something. It's really, you're wasting more money buying this shit than you would just making a meal like a long-term meal, 1 week meal for yourself. You don't have to freeze it or anything. Just make something in a damn crock pot. Like for real. Um just an upright freezer. Okay, yeah, I can dig that. I've never actually seen anything like this, so I've never seen like an upright freezer, so that might be on me. What's going on, Dynacat? Yeah, I have a freezer like that. Okay, cool. Yeah, freezer, isn't that fries in the door? Yeah. Yeah, if it's a freezer, it's just something that I've never seen. Like I don't I've never seen a freezer like this. Typically, like this looks more like a refrigerator to me, but hey, that's my own ignorance. I'm fine with that. He made eggs, I thought. He cooked eggs. Those poor eggs. I think I remember that. Not a fridge. Calm your cloaca. Look here, listen, Keon. Don't get timed out by Mango. She won't tie me up, by the way.
Got ice cream. Got the dinners. Got my steak patties down there. My my burgers. My burger patties are down there.
Now, did you get the T-bone steak though?
I did.
There you go.
There you go. Yeah, there it
How
is.
much did that cost you?
All right, I'm gonna go back on that one. Oh, sorry.
I did.
There you go.
There you go. Yeah.
So that's what we would call freezer burn. This a little bit here. Yeah, that steak is done. Everything else is frozen. You shouldn't like it. Steak is still viable. You can still actually cook it. It's fine, but it's not going to be it's not going to be a good steak. And the fact that you paid 12 something for a T-bone steak, yet you're begging for money? No, bro, not going to. That's not going to work. I mean, me and my buddy Mac, he is not a very good cook. Okay, I am okay at cooking, and he sent me a picture of some steaks. He was just like, dude, I'm about to get these, and they were from the Food Lion where he lives, and he was just like, these look. He was like, I'm gonna get these, and make some steaks up. And the only thing I said was to him was, "Can I be honest with you?" His response, "When are you not?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's fair." They were really there was poor marbling. This is about the marbling that was on those steaks. But yeah, it is a shoe leather quality steak. What's going on, PT Ham? Isn't a cloaca a bird's butt / vagina? Cloaca is essentially that, but it also translates to a lot of reptiles. So you know, it's an ingress and egress port on certain animals. Let's just say
How much did that cost you?
That was $12.60. Oh yeah, there you go. $12.60.
There you go. IGA. Okay, you want
$12.60. I would not pay for that fucking steak, and I can already tell you, even without the freezer burn, I wouldn't pay for that steak. The marbling is dog shit. On top of that, this little bit right here, right under the tag, no good. It's going to smell like a foot. This thing's going to be super tough. He went to the IGA where their meat is subpar and not worth the hassle. Yeah. I wouldn't go to the IGA. You can see how little meat is on the bone. Like when you get a T-bone steak, you want to have like a little bit of something on that bone so that there's the connection there. This T-bone steak is dog shit. I wouldn't pay $3 for this thing.
the IGA?
$12.60 for a cut of
Vaughn
loin.
needs help. Vaughn
Yeah.
is shutting down some things to kind of, how could I put it? You want to hone in on the target. You want to hone in on getting things done. Let's say.
Yes, we're gonna.
Did Juice Main did Dave pass away? That would be very unfortunate. I don't want that to happen, but no, we'll get to Dave.
We're going to resolve this matter once and for all.
Once and for all. So Vaughn's putting all his resources into this one big fucking
big shindig. Yeah, one big shindig.
If you want to
like and subscribe, folks.
Keep the show going. Please donate to Nate.
Yeah, I could use all the help I can
internet,
get.
food, court fees, everything. So just donate. Get it going. Now, I'm not asking just for $5 for a cup of coffee. I'm I'm asking, let's donate $20, $50 if you can. If you know
No.
someone that has
No. This steak is 40 days past its prime, not 40 days or 40 minutes past the cooking time. Dave is a sad, strange little man. Yeah, strange. I'll give you that one, but sad little man, yes. And what's going on? Oh man, Tuyama Zandam. I think I know I've seen you before. It doesn't matter if you put it in the pan for 45 minutes and douse it in margarine. Nah, bruh. Let me cook you my pork chops, and I guarantee you're gonna change your mind.
deep pockets. Hey, $100, $200. Let's get this going.
There's somebody out there
once
that
and
can
for all,
help me
man.
out.
Let's get it
My
going.
court,
Let's
my
Unless you're being
they're saying it's going to
facetious, like
cost
I understand that.
$221 just to file for court, just to file for it. That's not counting all the other things. That's just to file. Okay, so yeah, it's expensive, and so yeah, I need your help. And I'm gonna focus in like a laser beam, and I'm gonna put the kibosh on it.
Wait, Mario knows that Vaughn cooked that steak for 40 minutes on the stove. Oh no. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's my fault. Yeah. God damn it. 40 minutes. And yes, you are 100% correct. Heon takes 8 minutes to do a steak. Let it sit for 5 times longer. I wouldn't say let it sit for 5 times longer. Let it rest. However, common space. Let's just say weather dependent. All right. Because I'm gonna cook a steak. I'm gonna, cook it on the back of the grill, and then I'm gonna sear it, and then I'm gonna let it rest, and that motherfucker's gonna be good. I'm just saying. Yeah, you know what I mean. Gnats in the steak. What's going on, Todd? Thank you for being here. No, Vaughn let his sit in the heat 5 times longer. Yeah, he just put it in the sun. That's the face. This is the face that I would make if Vaughn ever gave me food.
Say, and stop this once and for all, and end this one.
Oh, hey, what's going on? What? I didn't say what's up to Walpole. He's also lying when he says empathy is a lie. Yeah, he is completely. He lacks any empathy. That's why he let his mom die on the floor.
And if I lose, well, then I lose. But I don't think I should. I think I should win, hands down. But even if I do lose, there'll be
that's
other
the least of his crimes,
that will mitigate that.
I don't mean to be
I can always
pedantic,
appeal,
but you know where I'm at.
We'll see how things go. But I don't think I'm going to lose this one. But I do need your help right now. Things are real tight for me right now because I have to focus like a laser beam. This is VE Day.
Today is another special victory day. We got.
Okay, first of all, shut the fuck up. Me as as not only a veteran, but as someone who currently serves in the military, I have never celebrated VE or VJ Day at any point. You're using that as like a fallback. Blow it out your ass. First of all, you have a picture of you with your father where you're wearing a uniform that you clearly got from a surplus store because it still has the fucking tags on it. I have never been issued a uniform that has hanging tags. At no point have I ever gotten that uniform. And then it was an OD green uniform. I know this because I actually serve in the United States military. You don't do that. Stop doing this shit. And when you keep doing it, I'm going to call you out every single fucking time. Every single time. Vaughn really actually gets on my fucking nerves about this. I typically don't really give a shit if I don't give too much of a fuck about like stolen valor unless it gets to a certain point. Like there's a scale. But this dude is just 100% stolen valor. He's never done a goddamn thing. I took 5 years of break in service to actually, to experience life as a civilian, and went back into the military. And this dude is just like, well, I served 9 months, and makes up all of these stories. Most of them he stole from the Frost, and tries to like fall back on that. Get the fuck out of here. There's a lot of stories that I have never told to anybody simply because I don't want to talk about that shit. And that's part of your military service. There's a lot of shit you just don't talk about until you're on your way out. Jesus fucking Christ. Can we see that photo? Well, thank you. I appreciate that. 4 acres. Which photo? Which one are you talking about? Because I went on a tangent, so. And Dave is live right now. I'll get to Dave in a little bit. If I end up actually going, if he opens up the stream, I might go ahead and jump in there, but we'll see. At 9 months, he would barely be out of his AIT. Correct. And depending on what the AIT is, he may never have left, because my AIT for military police when I joined active duty, it was 5.5 months. So I don't know how many weeks that is. I'm not very good at math, but I did it was 9 weeks of basic training, and then the AIT came after that. So it would have been around, yeah, it would have been 5.5 months. Yeah, whatever. But no, and I went through some shit because I had drill sergeants the entire time. That was fucking wild. That's something that a lot of people don't actually go through when you go through what's called OSIT, one station unit training, where you have drill sergeants from the time you show up for basic training until the time you leave. It's pretty fucking wild. It's amazing. I'm still wondering if that's a ramen cup under his bed. This one, I don't know if, yeah, you guys can't see it. That little cup, I don't know what that cup is. Campbell's cup? Soup cup? It's probably a soup cup. What's going on, Spooky Bed here? I'm a bit lost. Who is this Dave character? We'll get to Dave. Don't worry. Lord of Patriarchy, yeah. Don't worry. In the 80s, you had blue or green to choose from uniforms. Yogurt cup? Blue or green? Oh, yeah. Well, it depends on your branch of service, but for the Army, because he claims to be Army, it would have been the OD green, the olive drab green. And for like Air Force and Navy, it would have been blue. For the Marines, it would have been the same thing, the OD green. But then you specialize in certain fields and you might get a different uniform. So yeah. Wait, there's a bed? I don't see a bed. Yeah, it's covered in shit, Mari. Also, I didn't say hi to Mari. Thank you for being here, Mari. It's hiding behind him. All right.
Another victory day. What's the victory about? What are we celebrating, Vaughn?
Well, we're gonna win in.
Who's Vaughn? Oh, Vorn Helton? Oh, don't mess with his gods. Just saying. Also, mess with his gods. Like this, his gods fucking hate him. He left his mom to die on the floor instead of actually helping her. He's never had a job in his life. What else did he do? He manipulated a mentally ill woman into his home and then had several kids with her. Those kids ended up being severely neglected to the point that they wrote I want food in their own feces on the wall and got taken away from him. And the only thing he's ever done throughout that time is be on the internet. There you go. Also, I was watching Anna's stream from earlier and saw you were live. Oh, thank you for being here, Spherical Man. I always appreciate it. I didn't get the chance to watch Anna's stream earlier today, but I appreciate you being here. Yes, Jesus Christ has left the building, Phoenix.
Court, hopefully. We're going to court, and we're going to hopefully win. And I'm not
Papers
only
were
going to
submitted and they accepted the papers, right?
the paperwork. I had the paperwork looked at.
And Phoenix, that's just like the basic rundown. It only gets worse.
The paperwork is legitimate. It's verified. It's legal. And so I'm going to fill out the paperwork, turn it in, and then we get started. But I'm going
he will
for,
believe anything.
I'm going to try and get back everything. I want to try and put everything back the way it was before the Frosts and the Trolls and everybody else.
I don't mean that like to disparage, other people. I mean, like, this is the definition of fucking smooth brain.
Meddled in my affairs and my mom's affairs. Now, obviously, I can't bring back
Ask Mango if you want to know, Phoenix.
I can't bring back my wife. She's got 5 mental conditions and probably doesn't even know which Andrea she is that day. But I can get back my kids. I can get back my inheritance. And I can get damage. And I can get pain and suffering.
No, you can't. You have forfeited all of that through your own incompetence. 100%. Vaughn. By the way, Phoenix and Mari, I didn't know much about Vaughn except that he had slugs and strong gums. Yeah, he does love to gum stuff. Wow, that is dark about his wife and children. This is his mom's house. His mom used to live in this house. And this was a very nice bedroom that she had. And now it's just cluttered with shit because he moved in because he was, I guess legally entitled. We'll just say that, legally entitled to the house, and he completely destroyed the house. And she kept a very clean house. I forget who it was. Mango can correct me on this, but it was the one of his relatives. She talked about how his mom would do spring cleaning, and by spring cleaning, everything would be pulled out and they would clean. They would scrub everything. They would take care of everything, and they would make sure everything's organized. And through the videos, especially on Nats and the Pizza, subscribe to Nats on the Pizza. Through the videos that have been posted, you can see how this bedroom has deteriorated. And that's just one room in this. It's a double wide trailer. It's a very nice place. And he used to live in a single wide that was on the same property. And it got so bad that like a flood came through and it just completely destroyed the underside of the single wide. And he just didn't give a fuck. He didn't do a damn thing about it. So he'd just have like dogs running around and they would, nest up underneath. And yes, he had slugs in his bathroom that he said were the ones that cleaned up. So the slugs were cleaning up the detritus in his bathroom. I'm not even kidding you. Like, there's videos of this. And I don't even want to talk about the dogs, because there is a dog video that I think Nats and the Pizza did post, but I don't think that video needs to see the light of day. So I'm gonna, yeah. And you're 100% correct, Phoenix. Right there. Yes. Yes, he did. And R.I.P. Midnight. Midnight was a sweet puppy. Sweet baby. Oh, the slugs just sort of manifested in his bathroom to clean up. Trust me, Mari. I know about the dogs. I don't even want to fucking think about them. But it was all online trolls who did that. Yeah, it's the trolls. The trolls, haters, and naysayers. Maybe a cat parent, but I do love dogs. Dogs, I love animals to no end. Because I'm always like, I saw a possum the other night when I was driving, and I was just like, oh, sweet puppy, oh, the baby.
And so that's exactly what
I
I'm
love
going
animals.
to do.
They're so cute.
And hopefully also too, we can try to get FEMA to get out here and make repairs on this property like they were supposed to have done originally 2 years ago. Try to get them out here and make the repairs that need to be done.
No, you make the repairs. You do that. It's up to you. It's not up to FEMA. You constantly shit on the government about how they help out people that don't need it, quote unquote. But all of a sudden, you're in need of help, but the government's supposed to come and help you out. Got it.
And
Too easy.
because somebody is calling
Classic fucking
these
right winger.
places and telling them not to help me. Now, I don't know who's doing it. I have a good idea who's doing it, but I don't know who's doing it, so I can't really say.
Thanks, Obama.
But I have a damn good idea who's doing it. But anyway, the point is, we're going to try and reverse everything back to the way it was before the pros, before the trolls, before everything happened. Hopefully that can be done. And like I said, if it can't be done, then I'll appeal. But we'll see what can happen. We'll see how things go. But we're having a kind of like an early VE Day victory, because this should be a slam dunk. And so that's what we're going to do. We're going to go in. But unfortunately, like I said, just to file, they said it'll be $221. So if anybody's got a couple $100 they want to spare.
Shut the fuck up, Vaughn. You don't deserve a penny thrown at you from a speeding car, let alone a few $100 over the internet. Eat a bag of shit. He believes CPS owes him child support for when he had the kids because he owes them child support for when they were in state custody. Facts. No, Vaughn, you actually owe the state. Allegedly. I don't know if he actually owes any money, but no, the state does not owe you a single cent, because not only do you abuse those kids, you neglected the shit out of them. Facts. He put locks on the outside of their bedroom doors. There's video of it. We got the video. If you want to see it. And yes, I also love possums and raccoons. Don't have them here, only seen them in the zoo. They're all around me. I live in the sticks though. So yes, he does owe the state money. Okay, I will take your word for it, but it's not like he's able to come after me. Fuck him. Like I've said a million times before, if Vaughn, who is he's one state below me, if he decides to come up to Ohio, I will absolutely treat him to a nice lunch of knuckle sandwiches and boot heels for what he did to his children and all of the shit that he has done in the past. Good question, Apop Ray. Apop? Apop Ray. Good question. It's because our justice system is fucked. I live in the city now. Don't see a lot of possums, raccoons, lots of stray cats, though. Yeah, I can dig that. The forest creatures are awesome. We have black squirrels down where I live. They're so adorable. Fun fact, flying squirrels are endemic to Ohio. It's cool. I've never seen one in the wild, but I think they would be so cute, but they're nocturnal. So all right.
That would really help me. That would really help me out. Anybody out there that is doing a little bit better? Maybe you got your tax return early, and
It's
it was
hardy
a lot of
wiring.
money. Hey man, help a brother out. I might even be able to reimburse you if that's what you want. But I need help, man. I need help to win. I need help to.
No, what you need is a fucking job. Get a job. Get a goddamn job. Even Rev had a job. Rev worked at Burger King for a little bit. Dude, come on. Get a goddamn job. Like the best jobs that you can find are just walking off of the street and being like, hey, I need a job. And they're like, well, we need some manual labor. Go talk to Steve in the back. He'll train you on, how to work this saw, and you can do it. That's how I got most of the jobs that I've had. I mean, aside from the army, yeah, that's how I got most of the jobs that I've had. And it's just like I walked off the street and I was just like, hey, I need a job. And my first job was as a dishwasher. They were like, can you wash dishes? Yeah, I can wash dishes. Like I've done it at home. Okay, cool. Come in on I think they said come in Saturday and we'll help you out. And then with the saw operator working in a machine shop, I just walked up and I was just like, hey, I need a job. They're like, well, hey, go interview with this guy. Do you know how to read a scale? Or he pulled up a scale and he was like, what is this? And I was like, a ruler? He's like, no, this is a scale. And I was like, okay, well, do you guys use metric or imperial units? And he was just like, got you. Come in on Monday. You got a job. And I worked there for 2.5 years. Like, seriously, it's not that fucking hard to just get a job. Like, you just have to go in, make enough money so that you can, advance yourself. That's the goal. And, granted, you're not going to be making enough to advance yourself in most places, but that's a different discussion for a different time.
Get it
What's going on,
Tinny
Izzo?
Get this over with and get back what rightfully belongs to me.
Like, cousin John encountered an albino deer once while hunting. Yeah, oh shit. Yeah, you do never 100%. Tony Izzo, your cousin it's 100% correct. If you encounter a white stag, you do not kill that white stag. You never kill a white stag. At any point. Never do it. It is the worst thing that you can do. I'm not superstitious about a lot of things, but you know what? When it comes to a white stag, you do not kill a white stag at any fucking point. Never fucking do it. Even if it's a white doe, fucking don't just put your rifle down. Go hungry. Shit. 100% do not do it, because everything is going to go bad for you for the rest of your life. I am 100% in belief of that. Yeah, and your cousin did the absolute right thing. Like, damn. And I have no problem with hunting. It's like, go hunt. Just, I mean, humans are animals too, right? But or a white snake. I've never seen a white snake. I would, if I saw an albino snake, I would probably just take a picture or video of it. That would be cool. But yeah, no, I wouldn't kill a white snake, because it's never. Hian is like, question mark? No, don't kill a white stag. Don't ever fucking do it. Just don't do it, Hian. I know. Hian is an avid hunter. We know that. All right, let's I'll leave it up to the chat. Do you guys want to go into more Von Helton, or do you want to go into Dave? So 1's in the chat for Vaughn and 2's in the chat for Dave. I'll leave it up for a little bit. Leave that going for a little bit, and then I can go through some of this. The appeal goes through, and every time, yeah, okay. I don't know if I said, what's up, Griffin Dalgo? I think I did. Seems self-employed, but on disability. Yeah, I have no problem with that. If you're self-employed and on disability, even if you're self-employed, fucking do it. Get it, son. Get it, girl. Oh, I forgot. I can't ask you guys for numbers. Make this mistake every single time. The next one gets it. This Vaughn guy is making me mad without him even saying anything. Hyun, you don't count. Hyun, you don't count. Hyan, 2. All right. So we'll go to Dave. Thank you, Spherical Man. Von Gay. Von Gay. Von Guy. Von Gay's made me mad without even him saying anything. Don't worry. There's a lot more to get mad about Vaughn. Trust me, Phoenix. Like, if you think Dave is bad, Dave is basically like, I don't know, milk toast dipshit, as opposed to Vaughn, who has actually hurt people. I can count 1, 2, 3. What's that other one? Is it 7? Oh, God, I never get this one right. I can still count. Oh, drink when Dave drinks. Yes, I did say Von Gay. Oh,
Dave, tier 3 subscribe to me immediately.
My bad. I didn't share the tab. That's on me. Broadcast media professional here. Don't worry, I got this. I help disabled people train their own service dogs like mine. Being on disability also means I don't have to change lots, just cover my public liability insurance. Woo! Hell yeah. Dude, high five. Good on you. That's fucking dope. And I can thank Mango for encouraging me to actually get Sasha because, well, I was going through a time and she was just like, go get a fucking dog. And there has been one time where I just had like a mental health break. And other than that, I love my sweet puppy dog. She's a baby. She's my sweet baby. Dave is not as evil as the Vaughn person. I think Dave's just done. He's done. Can we get dogs in the chat for the doggos do the good dogging? Dogs in the chat. Oh, Mari, I will absolutely go back to Vaughn if you want.
To get ready. I'm gonna go take a quick bathroom break.
Hey Dave, why do you need a bag for $20?
I don't.
You are though.
I'm not. I'm asking for
You
my
know-
money back for services
Dude,
not rendered.
you didn't pay for a service. You gave Jake money through the tip system. You didn't. That's not a service, man.
Yes, it is. I paid
Von
for
Helton
Jake's
is
time. He did not give
from
that.
Mari.
You don't just get to pay for somebody's time. It's not a service. It was just you gave him money.
Then what
You
the fuck are
chose
you,
to
then
give him
what
money.
the fuck are you doing now, bitch?
What is what?
It took him like 30 seconds to go full misogynist.
I didn't give you money.
You're right.
Not
you didn't
even.
give me my money, but you're gonna give me my song. Now I have to go pee, so you guys can do
What's up,
whatever
John?
the fuck you want to do.
How's everything
I'll be
going
right
with
back.
the, surgery and whatnot? Koi Dog Ranch hanging in there?
Chad, I guess I'm gonna go
He's
live.
talking to Sarah. I think it's
Um,
Jake's boyfriend or girlfriend, question mark, partner, something like that. I don't really give a shit. Jake's GF, yeah. Oh, I have a puppy in training to be a service dog. She's a black German Shepherd cross. Oh, my retired service dog and her favorite thing. And oh, so cute. Griffin Doggo, tell your puppy dog that I love them and you give them the cheese tax. Give them the cheese tax. They deserve it. They need cheese. They're cheese hounds. Fun fact, giving money through PayPal on Streamlabs counts as paying as a good or service. So he could charge it back. Yeah. Fair enough. So Dave might be right. Say, that's the 0.1% of Dave being right.
Whee.
So many kissing. Yeah. Just wait until it gets to the like Dave thinks these are the women that he is going to be able to get that are lesbians. And like I don't even know how to put that. Like he thinks that this is what he's going to get looking like he does and acting like he does. No, dude. Typically, these are the type of women that, well, one, this is probably just a photo op, but two, dude is not going to get anywhere close to this as far as, being near a vagina. They're into women for a reason. Thank you, PT Ham. How big is this bank account? Probably a little under an inch. He's actually a tuxedo cat. I don't know what that means, but
Has Dave considered he might have prostate problems?
Dude, he's peed in the last like hour, like 3
Are you
times
streaming?
or
Are you live?
something. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Did you put the announcement on
Mm-mm.
Cord? You should.
You want to do that for me?
Hmm.
Yeah, now I have to find your Twitch link.
I'm gonna go ahead and correct Jake on that one. It's a kidney and liver problem. It's not a prostate problem. That's just my speculation, but whatever. Not a pure black cat. Yeah, Dave doesn't like things that are black, especially when they're, living mammals.
You know what my Twitch is. I'm not taking this that seriously. I just think it's funny to make fun of this guy. Can they hear me? Can you guys hear me on stream?
All right. Now, sing me my song.
Oh, I don't know that song.
Oh, well, you don't, then you're done.
Oh, are you a pussy then? Are you?
Oh,
You giving
no,
up?
I said sing me Shirayama from Sabaton.
Yeah, you wanted to make me try to sing a song because you needed an excuse to
and
say to not want to talk to me.
If you can't do that, then you're done.
Yeah, because you're scared and a pussy.
Okay. Bye.
If you hang up on me, you prove my point.
No, I didn't.
Yep.
No,
You're scared.
I didn't. I'm not scared of you. Piss off. I asked for conditions, and she's welcome back at any time. All she has to do is sing me my song. If she doesn't, she's not coming on the fucking program.
Dave, you're a scared ass little bitch. 100%. This is the only place in your life that you have control, and that's kind of sad. Like the internet being the only place you have control in your life, that's pretty fucking sad. That's actually really fucking sad. Underhaven has reached out to you like on a human level and been like, oops, whoopskies. I don't know what I did. Oh, I know what I did. Reached out to you on a human level and said like, hey man, I just actually want to have a conversation with you, and like I think you're going down the wrong direction. And you know what you did? You brushed them off. You were just like, no, I'm Billy Badass. How are you Billy Badass in any way? Seriously, if the shit hit the fan, the last person I would ever expect to go to the front lines on anything would be you. Because if it came down to it, I'd be like, no, this guy needs to fucking stay back. Just have him sit down, hold a bucket of sand. Like, stay in the trench, hold a bucket of sand because everybody else is about to go forward. Fuck this dude. How are you how are you the epitome of manliness? Because I know plenty of women that can actually kick the ever living shit out of you instantly. Seriously. Archimedes Tiberius Lee. Wait, who? Hold on. Archie. Oh, is Archie your cat? Kitty cat. Let's see. I gotta go back a little bit. There we go. The Juice Main, dude. You're racist. 2, you're incompetent, and 3, I have invited you to talk to me, like into this to talk to me, like 100 times over, I would say. And I know I'm being facetious, but dude, you suck. Her cat lizard. Oh yeah, that is a sweet name. Tell your kitty cat I love them. Give them extra snacks. Jason Avocado's 420. Can you send me $40? Shane is in pain. No. But if anybody wants to send me $40, I will not twerk. There we go. I don't know. I don't have the link set up.
I don't care. She's more than welcome to come on.
The Juice Main, you're fairly competent with the internet. You're just a racist and a pussy. There we go.
All right, Sarah, but it has to be a Sabaton song.
And the 189. In the service of heaven. Something. I don't know. I've seen that video way too many times
to
to
be a
not
Sabaton
actually.
song. They're a pretty well-known band.
Hey, Dave, you know what's crazy? The only reason I have a beard is because I haven't shaved. I'm also a combat veteran. And I own my own home. I don't rely on any of my family for anything other than the fact that I had to go to my brother for a job where I work. And I've worked off all of my debt, and he has given me many opportunities. But you know what? I still listen to Taylor Swift and Sabaton and NoFX. I still listen to all these fucking things. It doesn't matter. I'll go in a fucking battle behind a goddamn Bradley listening to fucking Shake It Off by Taylor Swift. I don't give a shit as long as it gets me in the right mindset to be able to fucking go and kill the enemy. You can't do that because all you think about is, well, I have to project this manliness. Why don't you just be a man? Why don't you just be the man that you actually think you are? Because you know what I do as a man? Whatever the fuck I want. It's really goddamn simple. That's all I do. I just do whatever the fuck I want. Am I courteous to the people around me? You bet your ass. Am I humble? 100%. Do I like put other people first? Of course. Because that's my mindset. I have to put other people first in order for those people to go on and live their lives and, you know, have children, and those children to grow into adults that will actually be the people that should take up the reins of what I want. JC, dude, is bad for the environment. I'm not kidding. Yeah, look, Taylor Swift is not I'm not the biggest fan of Taylor Swift, but you know what? I can shake it off. I'm not very good at dancing. Lizard is a Swifty. Real men are Swifties. No, fun fact. I actually went to school with Travis Kelce all the way from kindergarten to graduation. Yeah. I know him personally. I played hockey with his brother Jason, and they're both douchebags. Couldn't give a fuck less about him. Please don't shake.
Then you can call in with with the same
I
exact
don't
link.
know. I think you
and I
meant
will
twerk.
happily put you on.
I will twerk though.
Tell you what, out of respect,
I will not
I'll even
twerk
say-
for
I'll
I
even
don't know,
say,
$20. I don't
how
give
about
a
a
shit.
Black
Whatever, it
Sabbath
doesn't matter.
song? I mean, everybody knows Iron Man, right?
Iron Man isn't really that good of a song.
I should have actually probably said Judas Priest, but you know Ozzy, right?
Lizard Belcher. Don't get Mango stuck. Sweet baby. All right. So I understand you have a broadcast certificate, but the problem is this is what we in the biz call dead air. Actually fill the air. Say something. Do something about it. Makes me really nervous when there's dead air. And I know you guys have, a lot of you guys have seen me talk like continuously because I want to fill the air. I want to fill the void that is, the dead air. And when there's nothing going on, then yeah, I have to do something. I have to say something. And that comes with broadcast experience. So like sometimes
I'm gonna scream as top as I loud
just so that I can actually get the air filled. You dig?
Tell you what, you can sing a little Meatloaf if you like. I'll take that. I'm getting a little more generous before my cruelty comes.
I'm pretty good at singing. Mango knows.
All right. Do you have my song?
For $100 to my PayPal, I will karaoke a song.
Oh, what song? Oh, fuck.
Well, that's up to you. It just has to be Sabaton or Ozzy. It could be. I take the back. Black Sabbath
What's your
or
favorite
Meatloaf.
Sabaton song?
I don't care.
I would do anything for love, but I won't do that. I don't even know what that was in the Meatloaf song.
Your choice.
What's your favorite Sabaton song?
Facts, PT Ham. On God, no
Alicia
cap.
Yoima, the one you don't know.
Which album is that even on?
That even I don't know.
How do you not know? You're a Sabaton fan? You don't
I
know?
stopped buying albums a long time ago, sweetheart.
You don't have to buy albums, bro. The internet has streaming.
Yeah, and it's all about the single now. Albums are dead.
It's not. No, they aren't. Dude,
Yes, they
you need to
are.
listen to In Rainbows, okay? All the way through. Straight through.
So where's my song?
I might have to defend Dave for a
Again,
little bit.
anything from Black Sabbath? Anything?
Do you
from...
want to link to Spotify or something? You need a YouTube link? You hear this one?
I want you to sing it.
Why do you want me to sing, Dave?
I want you to.
You're doing it because you want to feel like you have some control over the situation. And by the fact that I'm already here shows that you have no control.
I do, because unless you start singing, I'm not gonna let you on.
You want me to sing?
Now sing.
Yes, 100%.
Jake will sing for you.
I'm
to
sure.
be a great power alone on the sea. Yeah, came the light on the dark
That's a
side
terrible
of me.
song.
Did you know
Is that Seal?
my eyes become white and the light you shine can be seen.
All right, tell you what.
on the grave. So I get you the stranger it feels, yeah.
All right, tell you what. I will sing. I tell you what. Tell you what.
Light is the bloom on the grave.
I will sing Old Man River with you. How's that?
Second verse, Dave. That's Seal, bitch.
Seal sucks.
Seal doesn't suck.
Seal is terrible.
Bang.
Fuck him. Fuck his
you haven't said
music.
a single thing about all these beautiful subscriptions.
Gee, I wonder why Dave has a problem with Seal. Couldn't be the music.
She has a tier
Could
4
it?
hype train, by the way.
Hype train.
More money than you made all night, Dave.
That is
But
true,
again,
actually.
again,
Thank
there's
you so much
also the
for
thing
subbies
of
for the baby.
again.
All right, there's your song.
You got a song. There you go.
No, I really didn't. It was supposed to be you. And
Yeah, we sung together.
considering I gave your fucking whatever you call him,
Yeah.
$20
Like
for services
Beyonce?
that are still
You
not
gave him
rendered.
You gave him $15 for free because you wanted to, not because
No,
for
'cause
services.
I
It was
wanted
not
him
for a
to talk to
service,
me.
bro. Why do you need $15 so bad? I thought you had a
don't,
job
but
and
the
you make
point
lots of
is,
money.
I don't care if it's $1. I want.
It's a
what I
non-refundable
paid.
purchase, bro. Sorry, you shouldn't have donated
Sorry,
money.
no.
if you
Your
didn't
husband
want to.
offers. Your husband offers a service.
He doesn't offer a service. He
Yes,
doesn't offer a
he
service.
does
What
when he's
service
on-
does he offer?
He offers to basically read things out and do things.
No, he doesn't.
And
Dave, we've been over this. It's the internet. All you have to do is go somewhere else. That's it. If you don't like the service that's provided, you can go somewhere else. Watch this. Hey, Dave, watch this. Here, I'll show you this. Look what I can do. Oh, hey, I'm somewhere else. Because I don't want to watch Dave. Oh, man. Oh, now I'm on Dave. Oh, hey, look at that. Oh, that's fucking wild. You want to be there because you're obsessed with Jake. You're obsessed with him. You're obsessed with him. One's in the chat if Dave is obsessed with Jake. I know, I'm not supposed to ask for numbers, but
no.
Yeah, you know what he did? He read your donation and said, Dave, I'm busy right now. I'm doing a fucking charity stream. Come back later. But you were too drunk and mad about it.
I wasn't that drunk and I wasn't that mad. Otherwise,
You
I
were
wouldn't have
super fucking
I
drunk, dude.
wasn't-
You could
otherwise I
barely
wouldn't
figure out how to
I wouldn't
type.
fucking goddamn remember it now, would I?
57.465.
That reveals more about you than anything.
Mari,
I can say.
what am I
But
supposed
you
to
were
do
pretty
with
fucked
this?
up. You were
no.
misspelling.
And again,
It's
you
literally his
you
banner
still
on
haven't kept
Twitter.
up your end of the bargain either.
Yeah, because I don't fucking respect you, man.
I said, sing me a song.
No.
Oh, and
You got a
calling
song.
somebody a nerd,
Let's talk
Hyun,
about. Oh God.
typically pronounced
That's,
like
I
Hyan.
feel like you should be paying me for this service right now.
Oh, you can leave anytime you like, sweetheart.
No, this is fun. I'm having fun.
Really?
Yeah.
Dave, you don't understand. When you call somebody sweetheart, like it's very derogatory, unless it's in the proper context. Like if I say, okay, I'll see you later, sweetheart. See you later. Like I gotta go to work or some shit like that. When I use sweetheart, I'll call you sweetheart and be like, oh, are you upset, sweetheart? It's very derogatory, clearly. But Dave, you just don't know how to use it sparingly. And she's laughing at you. Like we're all laughing at you. Like I'm not laughing simply because you're boring and this is dull, but seriously, you trying to be, again, Billy Badass when you're nobody, it doesn't ring any bells. You're not getting to anybody. So what is your main point? You just want to be a misogynistic piece of shit. That's it. So if you want to be the misogynistic piece of shit, go ahead and do that. You are free to do so. But we're just all gonna laugh at you.
Then please explain to me why
You misspelled Glizzard.
$20 is such an issue
Keon.
for you.
Not an issue. No one's gonna give you money,
It's
dude.
not. Then why didn't you just fucking pay it?
If it's such an okay, so if is $20 a big issue for you since you're sitting here
No.
begging for it back? How does that logic not work for you?
Okay, it's not a
If-
it's
if
not
it-
a it's
you
not a big
told
deal
him-
for
no,
me.
no.
It's not a big
You
deal
told
for me.
him-
It's
you told him
not
to go buy a pizza
shut
that you
the
didn't care about
fuck
the money.
up, shut up. It's
Oh,
not a big deal for me in
Dave.
terms of my actual finances. But when it
why do you need
comes
it?
to paying for services and
You
not
didn't
getting
pay for a service.
Look, no, I spelled it right. Yeah, it's portmanteau, you clam juice flapping fruit bowl. First of all, it snows clam juice, not a sponsor.
service
It's a
is
donation,
rendered.
Dave.
I paid for the service
It's not a
of Jake,
service.
and he did not render said service.
You didn't pay for a service. You gave him money
Yes,
in a
I
digital tip
did.
jar. Dave, giving money on Streamlabs or whatever the fuck you donated on is not a service.
And
It's
yet
you making a
and yet,
donation to
you
the
know what's
streamer.
really funny? I've never fucking took a nickel from Jake.
Yeah, because nobody wants to give you money, man.
Facts.
More people than Jake do. Also, again, I don't.
What do you
believe
mean
for
more
one-
people than Jake?
I don't
do?
believe for one
Okay, how much
second
money
that
do you make off of
I don't
streaming?
believe. I don't believe for one fucking second
How much
that
money
you
do you
and
make
Jake
off of streaming?
live off of his.
Okay,
fucking
do you want to
streams.
do the math with me? Do you want me to sit down and do
Alright,
it for you again, man?
Yeah. What's your fucking numbers?
Okay, so you understand that a subscription on Twitch is $5, right? And that the streamer gets half of that, right?
Yeah, $2.50.
Okay, let's multiply that times 1,400.
Really, Jake has 1,400 subscribers.
Yes, that's his sub points.
That's odd.
How's that odd? Wait, how much?
Okay.
They've threatened your cat?
1,600? Oh, it went up.
What?
Dude, I think I've made more money on my stream right now out of bits and fucking like people subscribing to me than your
Okay,
stream all day.
Then let's go just for the hell of it.
Dave doesn't understand that like streaming is a hobby for the vast majority of people. The people that can do this like Jake, who can actually do this as a job, like as their primary source of income, he doesn't understand that like they're lucky that they can do this. And Jake is well established because Jake started off with the Bible Reloaded, Hannah and Jake and everything like that, and then just kind of jumped into something, like just happened to get to a point where he was able to do this as his primary source of income. And there was a point, there was a point where Jake took a second job working at like the post office or some shit. And that's just what people do. I don't have my links or anything. Like this is just my hobby. This is what I do. I like to do this. This is something that I have fun with when I have my free time. And if I don't have the free time, well, then I don't do it. That's why brunch was canceled last weekend, because, well, I had my military obligations. There's no way I can set up. I'm not going to take my whole ass computer off, 3 hours away to, set up brunch or anything, whatever. This weekend, yeah, I can do brunch. Can I do a stream tomorrow? Maybe. I don't know. It doesn't really fucking matter. That's why I wanted to do this tonight, because I was like, yeah, I have the fucking time. I have the availability. So let's do it. Dave doesn't understand that. He thinks that he's going to go somewhere. Dave, you're not going to go anywhere. You're not going to get that 1.6 million view video that you had, I don't know, fucking 10 years ago, 15 years ago. You're not going to get that. You're not going to get it. You have to be consistent in your broadcast in order to get people to watch you. And that's what streamers do. It's hard to explain to dipshits like Dave how fickle of a business streaming is. You can't just rely on it if you're not already established. You're not going to be Penguin Z0. You're not going to be, Ray William Johnson. You're not going to be Philip DeFranco. Willem DeFranco. Fuck me. You're not going to be Jake. And Jake's not like breaking the bank. He's not sitting here like, oh yeah, I'm going to show you my new sports car or whatever. No, he's making the money that he needs to survive and then a little bit extra. Am I personally jealous of that? Yeah, I'm a little jealous of it because I wish I could do that because I work with my hands all day. I bust my fucking body up. But you know what? I still come home every so often and I stream because I actually enjoy this part of it. I enjoy this hobby. It's something that I like to do. Dude, you might as well just, have a stamp collection or, read books or put puzzles together. It doesn't really matter. You're so invested in trying to be the, sorry to say this again, the Billy Badass of streaming, that you have gone so far backwards that nobody actually cares. You're a cow. You're a lol cow. That's the only reason I watch you, is because it's fun to laugh at you. It's fun. It's fun. Your cooking videos are shit because you suck at cooking, and it's fun to hang out with my friends and laugh at your cooking videos. And you know what? It takes us about 40 minutes to get through one of your videos simply because we can go through everything in like 3 minutes after 3 minutes of your video and then bullshit with each other. You don't have that. You don't have anybody, like, you can't even have me on panel. You guaranteed me 10 minutes. You still owe me 7 of those 10 minutes because you got so fucking butthurt about the fact that I called you out. Grow a pair of balls between those ham hock thighs and actually push something out underneath your fupa so that we can all, say, hey, we don't have to talk about this guy anymore. Tell me I'm fucking wrong. Tell me I'm wrong.
Let's do the old calculation.
Yeah, so let's do 1,600 times 250.
Okay.
Dude, I'll
I
streamer. Everyone
know,
can.
I know where this ends, but
Where does it end? More money than you think?
Now we're just amorphous blood. You're not wrong, Phoenix. That is actually 100%.
5 equals
Oh my
about
God, it takes me
$4,000
so
a
long.
month.
And
Yeah.
that's denial, not
Yeah.
You think,
denial.
and that's just
Denial is
subscriptions.
what Dave is.
Okay.
So how do you think we can't live full time off of that?
Welcome back.
One, assuming I believe you, which I don't.
Uh-huh.
Let's add another $500 in for the ad revenue, which is me being generous.
Actually, I think with ad revenue and bits, I mean, maybe you'd get to that, but then I also have an income as well. So like,
So you're at $4,500 a month.
yeah.
Let's start subtracting some shit.
Okay.
Griffin Dalgo is obsessed with Dave's fupa. There you go. Dave got beaten up and served up like one of his disgusting dishes. You're not wrong. Sorry,
Unless
choked a little bit.
the townhouse you live in is owned.
It's not
by
a townhouse;
relative.
it's a house, and it's
Okay,
not
so
owned
it's a
by
full-on
anybody.
house, full-on
Yes, it's
independent
a full-on house with a basement.
with a basement. Okay,
Pecan, go to the
so
corner.
I'm putting your mortgage
you.
at what, $1,200 a month?
No, that's way too high. I think it's like 600 max.
Where did you buy this house? On Crack Alley?
No, we live in Michigan. The housing prices are fucking super low. It's why we moved
Oh.
here. Jake was paying more in rent in Idaho, and I was paying more in rent in Idaho, or not in Idaho, in Louisiana, than when we both moved here and decided to get a house here. We got a house here because it's so fucking cheap. Now, we don't live, like, our city's not super big or anything, so we don't, like, have a lot of shit nearby, but it's nice.
Phoenix, to be fair, Dave is not going to any of those countries. He would be too scared to get on the plane.
Nice that we can, you know, afford to live in a nice house and have all of this to ourselves, and we own it. It's a 15-year mortgage too. We're actually halfway through it.
15.
God damn.
They're doing pretty well for themselves.
No, you
I'm
moved
not
into
gonna lie.
one fucking area that I could honestly, plausibly believe this.
I mean, yeah, there's a housing market crash here, man. I don't know what you expected. There's a lot of houses
Detroit's
here.
going to shit, and Michigan and
We don't live in Detroit.
Is going to shit.
Michigan's not going to shit. In fact, we're seeing a boom right now, especially since weed legalization. It's been nice.
Right.
That's because that's the only country he
You want
knows.
to talk about your
in Egypt, in Africa.
Fuck it. What?
Okay,
Fine.
no, go on.
Fine. You know what? Fuck it. I, for whatever insane reason, believe you.
We did it! I'm proud of you, Dave. You were confronted with facts and you accepted them. Finally.
I barely did that. The only reason that you said that was because you said you moved to Michigan, which is a state on a steep decline.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Now, what else do you want to talk about, sweetheart?
You were okay. You have the stupidest take about the death penalty and abortion that I wanted to talk about.
All right.
Ooh, I love this one. So I abstained from the abortion argument from Dave because he gave a ridiculous hypothetical, and he told me, yes, yeah, so you're in agreement. I was like, no, I abstained. So, Dave, my question to you is, if you abstain from voting, does that mean you voted for Biden if he wins? I guess you did.
Okay, so you say that you have to
Facts.
both support the death penalty and abortion or neither.
Yes, either life is sacred or it's not.
Okay, life is not sacred, Dave. Do you think the government should have the power to kill you?
Let me back you up. Life is not sacred.
Yes.
Okay, then why the fuck do you care if people live or die?
Because I don't want the state to have the power.
Now, is it just
to
your
kill
problem?
Me.
Now, is it just your problem that the state has that power?
Let her fucking talk. This is Dave's biggest goddamn issue, is he cannot actually have a conversation. He cannot let someone else talk. He has to dominate the conversation.
Yes.
So somebody, let's say a guy is on trial for molesting some guy's daughter.
Yeah, lock
And
him up
the
for
father pulls out a gun and shoots him. You
Well,
wouldn't have a problem with that, would you?
Yeah, I would have a problem with that because you're
Okay,
also
then
taking the law
why?
into your own hands.
If life is not
Okay, Dave, let's say you get arrested on a false accusation. Somebody said that you've raped a child.
Okay.
You're on trial, but you didn't do it. You swear you didn't do it, but everyone believes that you did it because you look like a pedophile.
All
So
right,
that
what
you get
if
executed.
this video proof
You get
of the guy
executed by
doing
the
it?
state. You get executed by the state. Are you okay with that?
Fine. Yes.
You're okay with being wrongfully executed by the state because they're like, yeah, you must be a pedophile.
Because by the time we get done with all the appeals, it will be easier and quicker just to keep them in jail until they die of old age.
So life is not sacred to you, Dave, you stupid idiot. So you don't give a fuck. You want the state to be able to take care of you in in an unaliving matter because they deemed it necessary. You just contradicted your whole entire point. Oh my God, man. What in the hell are you even talking about? Dave could not even make it through the first day of jail. He would get the stab. Sorry, I watched a little too much JD delay. Life is sacred until it isn't. Yeah, like, dude, if someone, if it comes down to it, and someone is trying to kill me, they're gonna die. That's it. If someone comes at me and they want to kill me, they're gonna die. That's my whole mindset. But when it comes to our justice system, you have to understand that there has to be a lot of evidence to make sure that that person is absolutely 100% guilty of the crimes that they committed. And Dave thinks that the police should be able to extrajudicially kill people based off of the crimes that they committed. Why do I say that? Because, well, he has said that in regards to George Floyd. Life is hard. Life is hard. And it's harder when you're stupid, like Dave. But it's easier when you're privileged, like Dave.
Dude, people have been executed who were then exonerated for the crime.
Yeah, well, life
Walpole,
sucks.
100%. Dave
That's
wants
not
a
an
police
argument,
state.
man.
What do you want?
Dave fell into a trap on that. Yeah, he did. And
Okay.
For you
Again,
to not
He got
repeat
chewed
a
up.
stupid
again,
case. Again.
like they were punchy sticks.
I am a dad. I am sitting there with a confirmed molester
Fun fact, nobody would fuck you, Dave.
of my daughter,
How's
and I
it
shoot him in the
confirmed?
head. Do you have a problem with that?
If you're a dad and you walk in on someone raping your daughter, I don't care if you
No,
put a bullet in their brain.
in the trials, he made little.
If somebody's
movies.
already incapacitated, you can't just like shoot a man while they're fucking.
Why not?
You know, because that's, I don't know, cowardly.
All right,
And
so
also,
let's
it's
say we
not how we
change the
should
death
conduct
penalty
ourselves.
to trial by combat.
It's also stupid.
Yeah, facts. It's
Why
very
can't we
What
just
if-
lock people up? Don't you think it's actually? I think it's actually kind of worse to, because there is no afterlife. There's no eternal suffering. Killing somebody doesn't actually fucking make them suffer for the crime
So
that they
you
committed,
don't
right?
think that the victim's family do get some measure of closure?
No, they
and-
actually don't.
And
It's been
and
shown that it doesn't
recompense by
actually give
revenge.
people.
I wholeheartedly.
Okay, let's go on what he said. Trial by combat. What if the perpetrator wins? So we have Chester the molester that has, raped and murdered, 30 children. Has to go against Dave. And Chester the molester wins. What is the outcome? Is Chester the molester, who raped and murdered 30 children, then absolved of their crimes? Like, what is your point here?
Disagree.
Well, yeah, that's
If
because
somebody
you
harmed
fantasize
my
about
family,
killing
I
people all
want
the time,
them
but you
dead.
don't have a family, dude. You don't
Oh
have
yes,
a
I
fucking
do
family
have a
to-
fucking family.
Okay, you have
you
a sister
stupid
and a mom that you live with.
I'm trying to be nice, Sarah.
You don't have to be nice, man. He acts like he's fucking. Did he get up?
He's actually, she has a point. He acts like he's doing her a favor. No, Dave, you're not doing anybody any favors. You're not even doing yourself a favor. You're a turd. You're making yourself look like a turd. You're acting like a turd. You're being a turd. There's no way out of this other than saying, you know what? I was being a turd. And then everybody that you're against will be like, yeah, you were being a turd. We'll just not talk about it. I don't think so, Phoenix. I don't think he changes his clothes. The mini fridge. Yes, he loves that mini fridge. That's where he keeps all of his shit beers. Look, I do care if a PDF is killed. Not really, but I don't think think murder is right. That's a really good point because, I've said this before. If a PDF is, killed in prison, I have no fucking problem with that. If they are beaten to death in the street, no problem with it. But if we want to think about like our justice system being towards rehabilitation, we have to actually take in said people and find out why. We have to break that cycle. So if in the midst of breaking that cycle, someone comes up and, puts a steak knife in their neck, I'm not going to feel bad other than on the scientific point being like, fuck, well, now we don't have the information to figure out why this person did the things that they did. Do they deserve to die? Probably. Like, I wouldn't feel bad. But the information that was lost is kind of, it's pretty shitty that we lost the information. But hey, there's always going to be another. And if we can break that cycle, then I would appreciate that. But I would rather break the cycle than have these people stabbed to death. Then again, if they get stabbed to death, it'd be pretty cool. I'm not gonna feel sorry for a PDF, getting stabbed to death. Just say that.
I could hear him yelling from Coors Mountain.
Oh, is your boyfriend there chattering in the background?
When it
What?
comes
No,
to
I
capital
said I could
punishment,
hear
at any
you
point,
yelling from Coors
at what
Mountain.
point does the government have any business playing God?
Yes, if someone
That's actually a good question. Honestly, there's certain people that just cannot be rehabilitated and like put back into society. For Under the UCMJ, the Uniform Code of Military Justice, desertion is actually punishable by death, and that's that has to go through a lot of courts. But I don't think it's necessarily playing God, but when you find somebody that's just not able to go back into society, then yeah, it might just be the best solution to give them the ultimate punishment. I don't agree with lethal injection. I don't agree with like the gas chamber. I don't necessarily agree with that, but um, death by firing squad, yes, I can agree with that because that person is going to be killed, but you have to make sure 100% that is not a person that needs to be back in society. And, I'm sure everybody's thinking of, oh yeah, Jeffrey Dahmer, this person, that person, this serial killer. Yeah, we can all agree to that. But there are a lot of people that are on death row that are appealing their cases constantly because they may have been wrongly accused. And I don't want those people to die wrongly. I just want the people that cannot be reintroduced to society anywhere near society. Does that make sense? Yeah, and John Coyote hit the nail on the head. There's just too many factors. There's a lot of variables. But hey, when it comes to the actual act of execution, I think death by firing squad is by far the most it's the quickest and the most humane. And then next would be the gas chamber, where they like the nitrogen chamber, where they just fill everything with 100% nitrogen and the person passes away. Do they deserve a peaceful death? That's a moral question, but at the same time, like, get them the fuck out of society. They don't deserve to be here. So we can, back and forth on this until the cows come home, go out to pasture, and cows come home again. Yeah, and yeah, it's not quick. So there's a lot of variables. But at the same time, all I'm saying is that, like, when it comes to the death penalty, I do believe, in my own personal opinion, that it is justified. However, comma space, it has to be fully justified. And you can't just put anybody on death row. Obviously, if you're going to put, Chester the molester, the, white van rapist, who has clearly done all of the crimes, you have all of the evidence, shoot that dude with a cannon. I don't give a shit. But when it comes to, some dude that's, he killed one person and he's been on death row for 40 years. And you're just like, hey, we have to actually do something about this guy. Have you really rehabilitated him? I don't know. There's so many questions there. There's just this long list of shit that actually has to be considered. And I don't know. I don't want any Americans to die. I do believe that the vast majority of people can be rehabilitated. But there's certain people that I really wouldn't care to, like, Subway Jared. He got stabbed in the, I think, at the chest. Fuck him. I don't feel sorry for a fucking second. Fuck that guy. But, again, there's 1,000 variables that we can go over. I just don't think that, I don't think that death penalty is unnecessary to wrap that up. I don't think they should get to ruin another person's life, e.g. the people who made the decision, push the button. They have to live through that. Well, when it comes to, that's why I was pushing death by firing squad, because nobody knows who actually fired the lethal bullet. When they go through, someone else puts in the rounds, and then the executioner comes in. It's usually like 5 rifles. They'll have the executioners come in, and nobody truly knows who fired the lethal round, to keep anybody from knowing that they killed a person. I've talked to plenty of soldiers that have taken the lives of the enemy, and they're just like, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to do it. Because bottom line, Dave is stupid. Yeah, 100%. And I think family. Yeah, and when it comes to, like, my personal family, if anybody hurt my nieces or nephews, you bet your ass I'd be in jail. I'd be in jail almost immediately, because especially when it comes to certain grapey crimes, yes, I would absolutely be in jail immediately, because you're not going to get away with that. And by not getting away, I mean your legs are going to be spaghetti.
Someone harmed a family member of mine, I will want them harmed badly.
That's because you're a shitty.
I think I heard that as well, Mari, that I think they have silver buttons for the people assigned to push, so no one knows. Yeah, no one actually knows who did it. So everybody is, like, complicit, but nobody knows who is the one who, pushed the button. And I would prefer that. And as far as like a quick death for somebody, death by firing squad, this may be the American in me, death by firing squad, somebody just getting shot straight in the chest. Too fucking easy. Get rid of them. But you have to make sure that that person needs to be removed from society. But anyway, let's kind of get this out of the macabre.
The guy who really wants to enact
So
violence
you
on
don't
people.
you don't have a family then. You don't care.
I do.
Okay. So I harm. Do you have a brother or a sister?
I do.
Let's say I harm one of them badly.
Well, if actually my sister has been harmed badly by
want
somebody.
revenge
I
on me?
No, I don't want revenge. I would like
You're
that man to
lying.
be locked up away so he can't hurt anybody else in the future.
You want me locked away?
Yes.
You're lying.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No.
Part of you wants
Because-
revenge.
But that's not going to satisfy you, man.
Alfredo.
It's not about satisfying me. It's about satisfying you.
No, but it wouldn't satisfy me.
You getting revenge.
No.
What? What is he even talking about?
Because it would be better to have you locked away. And also, in a principled sense,
Wait,
I don't
wait,
want...
Wait.
Okay.
No, I'm going to jail anyway. But
Nah, Dave with the hypotheticals.
You don't need... Okay, so again, I don't want the state to have the power of execution of people because
but
they
you
have
want a
gotten
woman
it
who
wrong.
is 20 weeks pregnant to have the power of that.
Yeah, because it's her body and it's not execution.
Oh
it's
my
Why
God.
are you
Okay,
precious
okay.
about?
Phoenix, most toddlers are taller than Dave and can take him down to the ground. So.
All right.
Fetus?
When,
Are you
before we get into
religious,
this-
David?
Before we get into this,
Burger.
when is your cutoff point with abortion?
I don't have a cutoff point.
So you think 39 weeks, 30 minutes before the fucking birth, a woman can have an abortion?
How often does that happen, David?
I don't care how often it happens. Yes
how
or
often
no.
does it happen?
Yes or no. Black or
Okay.
white. Does a
Hey,
woman?
Yes.
Then
So
okay.
here, can I ask you this? So if a woman is literally about to die because her fucking fetus is like dead inside of her and she's about to go through sepsis, and it's like past the 21-week limit, do you think that she should be able to have an abortion?
Yes.
Okay, well then you agree with me. You
No,
fucking
I
idiot.
don't. We're talking about.
Yes, you do.
We're talking
Because
about
what
a
you
completely
want-
healthy fetus
No,
versus
no.
one
What
that
you
is
want-
dead.
Nobody just fucking
You dumb
like
bitch.
no one aborts a perfectly healthy fetus right out at the fucking
Oh,
point
the
of birth.
hell they wouldn't.
No, they don't. Dave.
Oh, yes,
don't.
they would.
What do you mean they would? You don't even have fucking like stats on
The
this.
fact that it's even an option is
It's an
again,
option because
again.
I
think 20 weeks is a perfectly fine fucking. Oh my God, I'm
David.
dating a fucking toddler.
Dave, you're the toddler. So what? The reason why we don't want limits is because somebody who's going through something like that, like in Texas, this has happened
Oh
twice
my God,
now, where
nobody
they
would
have a
fucking
cutoff
deny
point.
a dying
Hey,
woman a
They
goddamn
would
abortion.
actually. They have actually done this. A woman had to flee Texas to get an
No,
abortion
she
because her
didn't.
fetus was dead.
Yes, she did. Same thing happened in Ohio.
Yes,
No,
she did.
she fucking
You have to
didn't.
fight
Again!
laws to do
Then
that.
fine, fuck you. Go to another state and get your fucking abortion there.
Why do you need
I
to
don't
do that? Why does it
care.
have to be state-based?
The fact that you think it's okay to abort a fetus up to the time of birth is
Why are you so?
absurd.
I thought life wasn't sacred. Why are you such a fucking like little snowflake about this?
Well, I thought life was sacred. Why
It's
are
not
you
sacred.
defending
No
abortion?
one said it's
Well,
sacred.
you don't want the
fucking
state
idiot.
killing prisoners. Now,
No,
do
I
you?
don't want the state. I also don't want the
But
state
you also want
force
them to
abortions
allow
on people.
unborn innocent babies to be dead.
What do you mean innocent? I thought you don't like people. Dave.
No, I'm trying to get your logic in a row.
Yes,
either
and my
we
logic
can
is
either
not
we
that
can
life is
kill
sacred.
very guilty people by the state's orders,
Because the state shouldn't
and
have
we
the power
can
to kill
have
people.
abortions, or the holy prisoners must be spared because
It's not
the state
holy.
can't
Why can
kill
you only
anyone,
think like a Christian,
and
David?
the ultra innocent abortion victims must also be spared.
Dave, how about this? You love capitalism, right? How about the prison industrial complex? Why don't we talk about that? I know it's an aside. So the prison industrial complex is more important than women's health. If any woman that I am with says, I want an abortion, you know what I'm going to do? I support that. And they say, I want to have this child. I support that. I'll get a second job. Too easy. Fine. Fine with me. We'll support this child. I don't know if I can support this child. Let's look for adoption. Am I going to have the natural human instincts to be like, I really don't want to give up this child? I don't know, because, well, I've never been in that situation. But Dave, you love capitalism. You love the prison industrial complex, and you absolutely love execution, but you don't like abortion? Where did this come from? Oh, I don't know. The fact that you've gone so far to the fucking right and you refuse to admit it, that you can't actually, like, put your thoughts together. I'm just saying, maybe if you knew your position, you'd have an actual position. But you're too dumb to do that. Let's watch Dave get eviscerated by someone I don't even like. I don't even give a shit about Sarah or Jake. I don't care about either of them. I don't like them. But Dave, it's fun to watch you get just like disemboweled by people I don't like. That's fun.
Either life is sacred or it's not.
Life, it's not about the sacredness of life, David. It's
yes,
about
it
the power
is.
of the
Yes, it
government. No,
is,
isn't.
sweetheart.
You just don't know how to let go of this argument because you think it makes you
No,
look
because
like right
it puts you in a complete conundrum.
No, it doesn't.
Yes,
Dave,
it does.
I don't give a fuck about life.
Okay, explain to me why it is okay to abort a child who has done no wrong and
Because
then
you are
defend
not
some piece of shit
You're
who
not
killed
required
10
to post
people
something in your body.
and is now sentenced to death. Defend those, round that
Okay,
fucking
let me
hole.
talk, you fucking triggered bitch. Let me fucking talk instead of screaming over me.
Get him, Sarah.
Well, it's,
Shit.
unfortunately, it's something men have to do a lot of the time because women don't know how to fucking debate.
100% absolutely not. Any of the women that have been on my panel, any of the women that have been on my panel in chat, or that are currently in chat, have I ever talked over you for the sake of me just having a penis? I don't know any other way to put that. Like, what? No. What? No. You, Dave, you talk over women because you're a tiny man. You're a small, little, insignificant piece of shit. And in the grand scheme of things, the vast majority of people that exist on this planet are insignificant pieces of shit. But you know what? We don't act like it because we can actually use our voice. I can use my voice. I can be like, hey, I'm just going to talk over you. That's why you owe me 7 fucking minutes of talk time. Because I asked you why you're so scared of me and you kicked me. You stupid idiot. Mari, penis. No, I'm kidding. Tiny penis department. Hyun, look, I wasn't calling you up. Sorry. All right, no, but for real, Dave, if you have an argument, if you have something to say, if you actually have a point or a position, then when somebody contradicts you or when somebody talks to you about your position, you should be able to talk to them. You don't talk over them. 100%. I have several commissioned officers that are over me that are you know, I'm in their charge, I guess you could say, and they're female. Do I give a shit what they like, whether what's between their legs? I don't care, as long as they give me the proper instructions. And me, as a non-commissioned officer, what I have to do is say, no, that's not going to work, because I have a brain that thinks, and I have to make sure what's best for my soldiers. That's it. And you can translate that to the civilian world and just be like, no, that's not the best fucking thing. When you have a boss that's just like constantly talking over you, and because you're a female, because you have a fucking vagina between your legs, it doesn't matter. It does not fucking matter. As long as everybody can do the right thing, do the safety things, the OSHA stuff, and we can all go home at the end of the day with a proper paycheck, and all of the things that were slotted at the beginning of the day got done at the end of the day. Who the fuck cares? I don't give a shit if you got fucking, 75-pound tits and and a dong between your legs. It does not fucking matter. Did we get everything done? Who cares? Dave, you don't understand that because you're such a tiny man. Tiny man. You suck. Doubt? What are you doubting? What are you doubting, Heon? I just heard the Drake leak. Wait, there's audio of Drake taking a leak?
Fucking yeah, you're just so triggered. You can't have an actual fucking conversation.
Drake does need to do a weed.
So it's not about the sacredness of life. Again, someone is not entitled to use another human being's body. I don't care if you're a full-grown
Thank you, Griffin Dog. 75-pound tits? Fuck the back problems. Yeah. Dude, I've had soldiers with like huge tits and they're like, oh, fuck my back. I'm like, well, you have one cosmetic surgery. You can actually do something about it. And I didn't realize that like big tits actually cause back problems for a lot of women. You know, growing up, I was just like, well, I didn't really understand that, and I thought breast reduction surgery was just sort of I was just like, oh, well, I mean, I like big tits, whatever it is. That's fucking stupid, whatever. My misogynistic ass back in the day. But then I realized, like, oh, that there's an actual issue there. Like, your back is going to hurt. And a lot of that came from the military and, putting your hair in a bun. Because when I went through active duty, essentially the only hairstyle women were allowed to have was a bun. And constantly when I was on the firing line, I would have to like get behind my female soldiers and be like, okay, I'm gonna like fix your helmet, because the helmet would dip down so that they actually couldn't look down the sights, and I would have to fix it and then fix the chin straps and everything. And now luckily there's there's a standard where they have a ponytail, which I'm like, fucking thank God, because you don't have to deal with the nape pad and everything. And there's all of these things that me as a male did not understand that females went through. Like, yeah, more styles are acceptable now. And I would encourage my female soldiers to get, shorter hair. I'd be like, look, if you want to get the shorter hair, I'm not going to tell you, I can't tell you to do it. But if you want the shorter hair, go for the shorter hair. But having that bun with the nape pad and everything, here, I'll show you. Where did I put my helmet? Oh, goddamn. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh! I had it right here. Fuck. Shit. Anyway. Damn it. So anyway, I did have a helmet. I don't have it now. I don't know what I did with it. I've been moving a lot of shit around. But the nape pad protects the neck from shrapnel and everything. Like the very back of the neck. And one thing that would happen is the bun would get stuck between the top of the helmet and the nape pad. And a lot of the female soldiers would have a huge issue with that because, again, the helmet would sit down so they couldn't actually fire the weapon. So it's just like, well, there's nothing really I can do because you have to be at the Army standard. And, they would figure ways around it and everything like that. But, that's up to them. And I would have to, work around and be like, you're not up to the Army standard. Your uniform standard is not correct. So you have to figure out how to do this for combat as well as your day-to-day uniform. And they were just like, well, what the fuck am I supposed to do? And I'm like, but now that the ponytail is actually a thing, fucking fantastic because that ponytail will go through the nape pad, and now that they have the smaller helmets and everything, the ponytail will go over the nape pad, and you can sit behind your weapon a lot more effectively. And it just took 10 fucking years for something like that to happen. And yeah, short hair seems easier, but in reality, I find having hair long enough to tie in a short ponytail is easier to maintain. And yeah, they the females had their off time, so they want the long hair, and they should be able to have the long hair. You have that. You're still a person, so why shouldn't you be able to have your long hair? You shouldn't be, you know, you shouldn't have a bob cut just because you're in the army, just so that you can put your helmet on. Like it doesn't make any sense. So there's a lot of X, Y, and Z to that. It just doesn't. Uh, Dave, you've never been around women. Dave has never been around women.
Don't.
See?
That's my reason for abortion. You are not forced to host something else
You're not
inside
forced
of
to
you.
get pregnant either, bitch.
Okay, but it happens. Not like you would
Yeah.
know, because you've never had sex.
Yeah,
so.
well, unfortunately,
Facts.
that child didn't actually have a say in being conceived.
Why do you care about the child? Are you a little Christian or something?
No,
Dave's
I'm
never
not.
been around people,
Then why are you
period.
acting like
But
one?
I'm also going to sit here
Or
and
people with
criticize
periods.
you when a man had a choice not to murder 23 people and he did.
Yeah.
And you're going to sit there and bitch and boo-hoo and whine and cry about why we shouldn't kill him.
I'm not boo-hoo, bitching, whining, crying. I'm saying that I don't want the state to execute that person because then it gives the state the right to execute anyone they want.
No.
And I'm not
doesn't.
a boot-licking little
gives him
pussy.
the right to kill someone after being duly processed several
No.
fucking times.
And yet
Fuck
they've
you.
killed people. And yet they've killed people who are innocent, Dave.
Oh my God. And I'm sure some mom aborted the next Albert Einstein.
What does
But
that
you
have to
defend
do
that
with this?
shit.
What does that have to do? What if they aborted the next Hitler? You don't know that.
Oh my God.
So
You're really
what is
going
that-
with this?
So what does that have to do with the state getting it wrong?
Why are you so fine with the state sanctioning the murder of one thing and not the other?
What do you mean state sanctioning?
State
One is a
sanctions
private.
abortion, state
No,
sanctions capital punishment.
The state
What?
is
No.
not forcing someone to get an abortion.
But it sanctions it. It allows it to be legal.
That's Dave. You are supposedly a student of history, right? That's not state sanctioned abortion. That's not forcing someone to get an abortion. State sanctioned executions is forcing someone to die. An adult who has committed a crime and has been through the justice system and convicted of that crime is now state sanctioned to be executed. There is no state in the union, there is no federal law that says that someone has to have an abortion. Correct me if I'm wrong. I am absolutely 100% allowed to be wrong. There's no law that says you have to have an abortion. You have to terminate this pregnancy. But there are laws that say you are no longer allowed to live and be a part of society. and that's called execution. And that's for adults that have committed horrendous crimes and have been convicted of those horrendous crimes. Now, has that, been utilized in the past for like the absolute wrong reasons? 100%. That's American history. But Dave, we're not talking about that. Jesus Christ. He argued that he should be able to kill whoever harmed his hypothetical daughter, but he thinks the same daughter should have to carry the baby of Chester and the molester. Well, that's weird. Thank you, Griffin Doggo. Facts. If you force a woman to carry the child that they don't want or they can't take care of, then that's a crime. In my own opinion, that's a crime. Because, hey, if one of my nieces was, brutally fucking raped and everything, and the state said, no, we have to make sure that this child is carried to term when she's 12 years old, you bet your ass I would be going above and beyond to make sure that she is in the best fucking place. And if that means an abortion, you bet your ass she's gonna get an abortion. Fuck you, Dave. This is Christian morality peeking through. Yes, it is 100%. But he's an atheist. To be fair, it's also just world history. Yeah, that's forest for the trees. I don't know.
That's not
Being
forcing
pedantic.
someone to
You're
get
right.
an abortion. That's so different than
But there's
just
a but.
executing
But nobody
someone.
forces anyone to get a death penalty. You have to
But
do
they, no, they
horrible
do.
crimes.
Innocent.
The state forces you to get the death penalty. You can't just be like, "Oh, I don't want the death penalty," and the judge is like, "All right, cool." Where does that happen? Where? Whomstead has that happened to?
And you
Person
choose
getting
to
killed.
do them.
An innocent person being executed by the state didn't do anything wrong, David.
Yeah, and how many innocent people have been executed by the state?
A
Maybe
shit
5.
ton. That's
What's
why
going
I'm
on,
against
Master of
the
Multiverse?
fucking
Dave
death
needs
penalty,
karma.
man. They've
100%.
executed
Yeah,
so many
well,
innocent people.
Yeah,
It should. I
life
don't even care
sucks.
if it's one fucking person. No, you can't just life sucks
Thanks,
that
being
way.
here.
Yeah,
I
and
appreciate it.
and you don't care about all the innocent life that's killed by abortion. If we're gonna be fucking real here, sweetheart, let's be fucking real. Let's go with Bill Burr's analogy. Yeah,
If
in
you're
the
real,
womb,
why do you want the state to have
the
a boot
cake
on
is a
your neck?
batter. The cake is a batter. But if you knock over that cake pan, I'm gonna say you just destroyed my cake.
Why are you?
What?
A
Okay.
baby in the womb will grow to a full-term baby, will it not?
So okay, so you're not. So you are actually.
No, there's no guarantee that the child will grow to a full-term baby. Like, what if it's stillborn? And they don't, like, the doctors know that 8 months into the pregnancy, the child is not going to be viable. Should we do an abortion? I would say yes, for the life of the mother, because the mother can still reproduce afterwards. What the fuck are you talking about? These are so these cases that he's trying to bring up are so few and far between that it doesn't make any sense to actually argue them. Like it's up to it's up to the mother, it's up to the father, and it's up to the doctor. Because if the doctor is like, look, child's not going to be viable even if you give birth. What about somebody correct what is that syndrome that some kids have? It's like where they come out of the womb and they like their skin is just like calcified and stuff. Oh. Oh, it's like Harley something syndrome where the child comes out. If they know that that's going to happen, do you want the child to just be born? Do you want the mother to go through 9 months of gestation when the child is only going to die, 20 minutes after it's actually born? Do you know what childbirth is like? It's horrifying. It's it's hard. Dave, imagine pushing that tall boy out of your fucking ass sideways. That's kind of what it's like. I am lucky to have never witnessed childbirth, but every single person that I know that has witnessed childbirth that has been like, it's amazing, but at the same time they're like, that's disgusting. Like they're like, I don't know what to do between vomiting or accepting my child into the world. Like, holy shit. But dude, clearly you've never been through that. I know I have never been through that, and I don't ever want to go through that. FFS, man. Like, you don't understand. You don't understand what a period is like. I used to keep tampons in my assault pack in case one of my female soldiers had their period, just so I could be like, hey, because if they're like, oh, they're going through some shit, I'm like, do you need one? Do you need one? Just go to my assault pack. It's right there, top pocket. Just check it out. And they would typically go in there and no questions asked. They would do their thing. I'm like, God damn, dude. And I would follow up with them and be like, are you okay? Do you need to go see the fucking medic? Jesus Christ, man.
Against abortion, but you're taking the.
No, I am not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Then why are you arguing so hard against it?
I'm not. I'm
You
arguing
literally are.
Fetus is not a baby.
Of your stance against the death penalty.
That has nothing. They're not related, man.
Potentially
different fucking issues.
Potentiality of a
If you are
baby.
so worried about innocent people being killed by the state, then every single fucking baby that is killed in the womb by abortion
Fetuses aren't people.
An innocent life.
Fetuses aren't people, and no one is entitled to someone else's body to sustain themselves.
So now you're going with that argument.
Okay, no, hey, you want to go on a hypothetical with me, and I'll explain my logic to you. All right?
All right. I'd love to see you try. Go for it.
Okay, let's say you got into a car accident, and you wake up, and you are, in this scenario, you're not a drunk, because your liver would have to be functioning. Your liver is being used to filter someone else's blood. You've been hooked up to them that you were in the car accident
He says it. He
with.
spills beer all over.
Okay.
So,
So do you think, and they tell you, well, you're going to have to sit here for 9 months and filter this person's blood or they're going to die.
Yeah.
Do you do it?
Yeah.
You would sit in a hospital bed for 9 months and sacrificially offer your body to let another person, just a random person, live?
Yeah.
You would give up your life? You would stop drinking for 9 months?
Yeah.
Yeah, you've never been this selfless. Okay, then I want to see you not drink for 9 months. I want to see if you could do that. Just that step alone.
And what do I get if I meet this challenge?
Nothing. You get nothing. The other person just
Okay,
lives.
then why would I meet the challenge?
Dave, that's the point. It's selflessness. Selflessness. You put yourself in front of other people. I have said this how many times? I don't give a shit if you're the person I have to defend. I will take a fucking bullet for you. I will go to the front lines. I will be the first person to pick up a fucking rifle or a machine gun or whatever, and we'll go out. First thing. That's it. We'll go out there. And I'll defend you. If I get shot, oh well. That's my selflessness. I would do that. And I would do that for anybody. Anybody that's in my chat. Anybody that's throughout the United States, including Donald Trump. Because they're people. They're all people. They're human beings. You bet your ass if the shit hit the fan and I have to be the one to grab a goddamn bayonet and start charging at the enemy to fucking skewer some stupid motherfuckers, you bet your ass I would be right there. Would I be terrified? Yes. 100%. I would be terrified. But you know what? I would do it. I would do it. Because the point is everybody that's behind me is going to either do the same thing or they're going to live their lives and better our civilization or better our species. That's it. I will run fucking forward with a fucking bayonet like tied to a goddamn stick and fight to the fucking death to make sure you can say your dumb shit on the internet. You don't understand that. You would never do that. That's why I called you War Corpse 666. You are a war corpse. You would be the first one popped in the back by friendly fire and slopped up as a sandbag so that everybody else that actually knows what the fuck they're doing, that actually has something in their mind ready to move forward, can do do the thing that needs to be done while you catch bullets. That's it. That's all you are. You're a fucking sandbag. Get the fuck out of here. Jesus fucking Christ. You're a fucking loser. The only thing that Skullet is good for is if somebody is if a sniper taps you in the right place and anybody else can use the top half of your skull as a bowl. Then again, they might just be too shit-faced after taking a few drinks out of your fucking bullshit
Exactly,
ass.
because you're a selfish fucking person. You
Fucking
wouldn't actually
turd.
do that.
Except
You're
in
a
your
liar.
scenario, I get the.
I will
I
say,
get
if
the-
you
I
quit
get
drinking,
it.
you at least won't die of liver failure.
Shut the fuck up. I get that I saved another human being.
You wouldn't
That's what I
save another
get.
human being.
So in your scenario where we're all on the internet and I'm not drinking and I keep it up for 9 months, what do I get?
You're not an alcoholic.
It's not about what you get. It's not about what you get. You can get 0. That's it. That's the point. You get 0. But you do the thing. You move forward. And you do the thing. Everybody else gets something. You get nothing. Zilch. 0. 100%. That's it. You get nothing. Well, what's in it for me? Nothing. Nothing's in it for you. You just do the thing. You move forward. God damn. For fuck's sake, like if I saw a car accident on the side of the road, do I want to call up the local news and be like, hey, you guys are going to come out here? No, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be like, call 911. All right. Hey, this is what's happening. That's it. And then I save those people. Do I get a news interview after the fact? Maybe. Cool. That'd be awesome. You know what my response would be? So why did you go about this? Because they were people. They were human beings that were in trouble, and I just wanted to do the right thing. How is it that goddamn hard to be just a person? What the fuck is wrong with you, Dave? That's why you're alone. That's why you suck. That's why everybody laughs at you, because you're always trying to get something out of everybody else. You want something out of everybody. When in reality, you can't get shit because you can't give anything. Respect is a two-way street, and there's not a goddamn moment. There's not a step forward you've made on the two-way street of respect towards anybody. Shut the fuck up. All you want is everybody to kiss your ass. Trust me, there's plenty of ass for somebody to kiss. But you know what? Ain't no lipstick on that fucking cellulite.
Oh,
You get a longer life.
Your opinion of
This
me
dude
means
pissed
less
me
than
off.
nothing. So
It's not
Sorry.
about my opinion, bro. It's your longer life.
I don't care. We're all gonna be in the ground one day.
So drink faster, man, because I can't wait.
Oh, I'll outlive all of you.
No, you won't. Your liver's
Oh,
pickled,
yes, I
man.
will.
Sorry. To be fair, my liver is also pickled, but at the same time, I can go outside and look up. And if nobody knows what that means, go outside, just look up.
How many beers have you had today?
You, I will.
How many beers have you had today?
None of your
You can
fucking
remember?
business.
You don't even fucking remember, huh?
And it's been about 6 hours since I started my day at home. So there's that.
Since you got off from your chip delivery job at
Mm,
Frito-Lay.
hey, that's something, sweetheart.
Ain't that something, huh?
In Dave's defense, I hate to do this. Like the delivery job. Yeah, that's actually because you're a CDL. So Dave doesn't drive anywhere.
You know, it's funny.
We'll go on a second.
Why do you always contact me?
Yeah, we'll go on
Because
for
it's
a while.
fucking funny.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
You need a bath.
Anything else you want to cover with me, or?
Oh God. I mean, there's so many bad opinions you have.
Oh, I don't know. Tell you what, I'll give you one more.
One more what?
I'll give you one more question you can ask me about one of my bad opinions.
Oh boy. Chat. Give me ideas. There's too many.
Oh, why do you advocate for beating children?
No, you don't have time for chat.
What do you
Come
mean I don't have
on,
time
off
for
top
chat?
of your fucking bean-headed
Quebec
brain.
Lynn, thanks for the subscription.
Come on, off the top of your bean-headed brain.
Bean-headed?
Well, thank you so much, Master of the Multiverse. I really appreciate that. Honestly, I really do. I don't stream a whole lot. I don't make a whole lot of videos, but I really do appreciate the subscription.
Are you so obsessed with me?
I'm not.
There you go. Oh, okay. Then why are you scared of me?
I'm not. If I was, you wouldn't be. Me and you wouldn't be talking right now.
The only reason you're talking right now is because I'm giving you attention.
Oh, that's a good giveaway. If he weren't scared of her, they wouldn't be talking. However, Common Space, I asked him why he's so scared of me, and then he kicked me. Dave, you're scared of me. Doesn't take a detective to figure that one out.
And I think you like it. Which, like, for me, I know I'm giving you a little bit of what you want, but it's also funny for me.
Fucking channel.
I think I actually have more viewers on my Twitch stream than your channel.
Fine,
right now.
great, wonderful, fucking tits. But you're on my fucking channel. I don't care about you.
Tits in the chat.
Then why
you
did you
mean
let
less
me in here?
than nothing to me.
Then why do I get under your skin so bad?
You don't.
You ran away from me every other single time we've debated.
No,
it's
I
always
never have.
you. Yes, you have, Dave.
I just
like
have
10,
said. I just
10
have said.
times
I
you've
have
gone.
to,
All right,
I just have said. I'm done with this. I
Facts,
edited it out 'cause
Master.
I had other shit to fucking do.
What
Not-
other shit do you have to do?
Your channel,
Oh,
not
I don't
your
know. There's
platform.
something called Cook.
Fall asleep
100%.
and fall asleep drunk?
Something called Cook. Something your
How do you cook
fucking
at-
something your fucking boyfriend doesn't know how to do.
Oh, he fucking made me the best little baby roasted potatoes actually before this. He
Oh,
did a whole
really?
chicken.
Where's his little evidence? He probably stole the recipe from me, bitch.
What recipe? All you make is sandwiches and burgers and fucking like slop cheese stuff.
No, I should be offended by that.
Yeah, you are offended, man. Your cooking is dog shit. It looks like baby food. Like I wouldn't even feed it to my dog.
And yet I would kick your husband's ass.
No, you wouldn't.
7 days.
He
out of the
cooks
week.
so much better. You don't even know how to fucking film a video without your hands getting in the way of the goddamn camera. Again.
Dude, Dave, she's. I don't know Sarah. I don't necessarily like Sarah, but she's spot on. Dude, we made fun of you on brunch for like a year until you actually got some lighting because you were filming on a Sony Handycam. And Sony is notorious for having bad low light quality. And we were just like, dude, just get a fucking ring light. And you didn't do it for a year.
It doesn't take much. All right, Sarah.
All right, I'm running
That's on top of the fact that you suck at cooking.
I've
away.
had
Yep.
my fun time with
All
you.
right, you're getting triggered and you're running away.
Oh
just
no,
like
I'm not
every
getting
time,
triggered, but
Yes,
Dave. Well,
he is.
no,
you
baby,
know what? I
let's
really don't give a
fucking
shit.
go.
Fuck
Yeah,
off.
12-0. He's running away, dude.
And that's how we have her fuck off. Now, do I trust any of these people?
Let's see if someone comes on. Otherwise, I'm gonna
All
do
right,
that here.
Underhaven,
We got Underhaven.
What do you think I want to talk about?
I don't know. I don't
we
care.
got
Just get to
Underhaven.
the point.
You don't give a shit, and yet you invited me in here. Clearly, you want my attention.
No,
Well,
I really don't. You invited yourself in here first. You were in my waiting room. Now, what the fuck do you want to talk about?
Dave, if you put out a public link, you invited people in. I've been over this 1,000 times in Facebook forums. Like, if you are in a public forum, if you don't want to hear an opposition, then don't put out the statement. That's it. 100%.
Otherwise, I'm booting your ass.
I want
Because
an
I want to
apology.
get to my kitchen.
I want an apology, Dave.
You'll be on the 12th ship to Novigrad. Before you get that from me.
You really don't
Overgrod.
think there's anything wrong with what you said to me yesterday?
Don't know, don't care, don't really give a shit.
You told me to never fucking talk to you again because I was concerned about you and your mental health. You treated me like an absolute fucking sack of shit, even though all I ever did was care about you. You think that's okay? You think that's okay to treat people like that?
You know
It's
what?
not.
You're right.
You know what?
I'm sorry I wasn't a lot fucking harsher. No, stop fucking caring about me. Stop fucking worrying about me. Stop
More harsh.
fucking dissecting what I am. Shut the fuck up. Just enjoy the goddamn program. Leave me the fuck alone if you are that worried about my mental fucking health. It's not your mental health to worry about. We are not brothers. We are not cousins. We are not nieces. We are not nephews. We are nothing and no one. If I die tomorrow, your fucking life wouldn't fucking matter.
Dave, I'm going to say this 100%. All right, dude. I actually spoke with Underhaven. I'm actually going to do this. There it is. Dave, I spoke with Underhaven about this topic. And I told Underhaven that they need to basically distance themselves away from treating you like a human being, treating them the way I treat you. This was Underhaven was the last person to actually treat you like a human being, and I respect Underhaven for that. Underhaven, they did the right thing. And I told them, hey, this is not the right thing to do. And this is exactly why. Because you can't treat them like the person that they are. You can't treat them with the respect of a human being. You can't have the conversation. You shit on the last person that was willing to have any humanity with you. Underhaven, I won't say I have a level of disrespect for them, but I don't see why they did it. But Underhaven actually treated you like a human being, and you threw that out. You threw it out 100%. You said, fuck you, when someone was actually trying to treat you like a human being. And I personally don't think anybody should treat you like a human being because you're such a sack of shit. You're dog shit. You're a lolcow. You're not quite on the, Shanny and Rev level, but at the same time, nobody deserves to give you any respect. And Underhaven straight up said, no, let me try and respect this person. And they tried to give you that respect. And you know what you did? You threw it out. Because you're such a piece of shit. You're so far gone that you can't even understand that someone giving you respect is worthwhile. It's appalling. It's disgusting. Underhaven is, they're not my best friend. They're not, they're not the greatest thing that ever happened to me in my life. But at the same time, dude, if Underhaven came to me and said, hey man, you're fucking up, I'd be like, okay, yeah, I'm fucking up. Dave, that's what happened. Underhaven came to you and said, Dave, you're fucking up. You didn't deserve that respect. But they still came to you and gave you that respect. And you pushed it away. Because you're so much of a piece of shit. You do not deserve anything that Underhaven has given to you. You don't deserve even the slightest amount of attention that Underhaven gives to you. It's sad. You're a sad, tiny little man, and there's not a goddamn thing that can be said that can save you from this. There's not anything you can do to save you from this. Because one of the most respectable people gave you an out, and you said, fuck you. So you know what, Dave? Fuck you. Don't ever disparage Underhaven like that. Because they're actually good people. Unlike you. You're not worth anybody's time. And the only reason anybody gives you their time is because we want to laugh at you. Because we want to milk them teats. Because you're a fucking lol's cow. Get the fuck out of here with that. Don't disparage Underhaven like that.
Have I gone that harsh?
This is what you do to everybody who cares about you.
No, it's not. Those that truly do care about me, I listen to. You don't.
What the fuck makes you think that? Why? Because I don't blow smoke up your ass like the mods in your chat do?
No.
What I do
I
wrong?
know you don't.
What I do wrong?
I know you don't.
What did I do wrong to you, man? I just want an answer.
Got 10 minutes
Simple.
left.
Was your first fucking video.
The first time ever, like,
your first time me and you had an argument like this.
I don't even remember when that was.
No, it was
first
a
time
couple
we
of weeks ago. It was a couple of weeks ago.
That wasn't the first time
what?
we ever interacted. We've been, I've known you for like 5
I said
years.
the first time me and you had an argument about this.
About what?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I felt like I stated my case to you. And when I ended it, I was just like, I'm not going to be able to convince you. Like, I don't know why it's still something that you're making a fucking issue about. Did it really fucking impact you that much? I figured if you wouldn't care, then you would have just moved on and not talked about it anymore. Clearly, what I said had some impact on you.
No, you made a really fatal flaw. You tried to tell me what to do.
I didn't tell you what to do. I gave you my honest opinion.
You did.
Did I give you some type of weird ultimatum? Was I like, if you don't do this,
you
we're
didn't.
no longer friends
Ultimatums.
anymore?
But you
I gave you my.
You gave me in a way. Not a hard ultimatum where you had any leverage, but a weird ultimatum.
No, it wasn't an ultimatum because I didn't make you make a choice. I gave you
100%.
advice. That's all it was.
Walpole.
All it was my personal thoughts and feelings from the fucking heart. From the goddamn heart.
Here's my goddamn response to that. How fucking dare you?
How about this, dude? Nobody tells me how fucking dare you. Because you know what? I'm going to break them down. And you need to be broken down. You're the kind of person that needs to be broken down. You need to be broken down. You have no place to tell anybody, how dare you? How dare I? Look at you. You're a misogynistic, racist, low-life piece of shit. And nobody should respect you. And Anna gave you some respect as a human being, and you know what you did? You fucking flushed that down the toilet. And they're still coming at you with some respect. I honestly have, it makes me, I have a smidgen less respect for Anna doing what they did, talking to you, but that outweighs how much respect I have for them for actually coming to you. Because you know what, dude, all you want is some upskirts of fucking Anna. That's it. That's all you fucking want. You're such a fucking piece of shit. You suck. Again, you're a misogynistic, racist, low-life piece of shit, and there is not a goddamn person that should ever respect you. Anybody that's in your chat, I'm talking about Brian Hicks, Pooter Falcon, the Juice Main, those people that are your mods. You know what happens when shit goes off the rails in your chat? They leave. They leave because they don't respect you. Even Jake was like, dude, this guy has a fucking issue. We actually have to do something about this. Like, can we help him? But you don't want that help. You're so far gone, and there's not a goddamn thing that anybody wants to do. There's not a goddamn thing that anybody cares to do to help you out. You just straight up suck. And yes, the Juice Main, you are a racist. You're a terrible person. I don't like you at all. If you fucked off out of my chat, you know what I would do? Oh well, I'm still gonna talk shit about your fucking God King here. It doesn't matter. You lost the last person that gave a fuck about you. Your family doesn't give a fuck about you. We know that. Your mom probably still loves you because she's your mom. Too easy. Your brothers and sisters, they don't give a fuck about you. We know that. It's too fucking easy. It's too easy to watch. If that weren't the case, you wouldn't be here 7 days a goddamn week. And you shat on Underhaven. You shat on Anna, the one person that gave you the smallest bit of humanity. And they didn't deserve that.
Well, I'm sorry it offended you so much. I just thought with the way that you act that you might need someone who actually gives a damn about you.
I, and I alone, am the master of my emotions. I and I alone decide what's going to be said, what is going to be done on these live streams.
Because this is the
No
only
one
place.
person can do it all alone, man.
Oh, yes.
Facts. Thank you, Anna. No one person can do it all alone. 100%. And Dave, you know what? You're doing everything alone because you alienated yourself from everyone.
Yes, they can. And I am proof of said.
Is that why you're such a piece of shit?
Really? You're proof of that? The majority of people watching you right now are just in it for a sick fucking joke, man.
And here's the problem. I don't care.
I don't care. The last bastion of people who know that have nobody in their life. I don't care. And you say, I don't care. Granted, I say, I don't care all the time. But when you're saying it in the context of Dave, no. He cares. There's just nothing going on.
Yeah, it is a problem.
Why? Are little comments in the comment section gonna harm me?
You're so deluded at this point that you can't even
Are little comments after this live stream goes up gonna harm me? Is this gonna affect my credit rating? Is this gonna do anything?
I mean, the shit that Jake says about you.
The answer is nothing.
The shit that Jake says about you seems to hurt you enough that you feel the need to respond to almost every single thing that he says.
No,
if you didn't care,
I don't.
If
I did, I would have responded tonight when I had his fucking cunt on the line.
Still got Sarah on here. All she had to do was ask.
Fucking on here or not. She's not on with me now.
Still opened up the lines almost instantaneously as soon as you smelled some
No,
blood.
I did not. It took 25 to 45 damn minutes before I let her on, and her alone. I didn't let her
That just
big
goes-
bulbous fucking tomato boyfriend on.
That just goes to show your backbone has an expiration date.
Nice. I'm gonna leave it at that because Anna, that is an evisceration I can't match. But I really appreciate everybody that came on. Thank you so much, and thank you, Mango, for giving me this nice shirt. This was awesome. One, I have to pee, and two, I got to take the sweet puppy doggo out. So, thank you guys. I'm glad I watched that stream because Jesus fucking Christ, did Dave make an ass out of himself. But hey, it's the internet. Who really cares? All right. All right. Everybody take care. Thank you all for being here. And well, hit the links or whatever. I don't care. Peace out. Love you all. And yes, there you go. Eon. Eat a bag of dicks, Juice Main.